Grand Rising, wonderful souls, and welcome to Bronwen's Cove Tarot. This is a timeless collective reading on what is coming forward. If you are a new face, welcome in. It's really good to have you here. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back, soul family. It's really good to have you here. Please get yourself comfortable, get your tea, get your snacks. You know how my reads go. Now, please know that all of my readings are for entertainment purposes only. Anything that comes up in the areas of law, in the areas of finances, mental health or physical health, if they really resonate with you, make sure that you are reaching out to the appropriate professional services before taking any advice from me, any advice from any tarot reader, spirit. Yeah. Also know that if I say he, she, masculine or feminine, I'm actually picking up on energies. It's up to you whether or not you apply a gender or not, whether you swap it around. Just don't make the story fit if it doesn't, okay? Now this reading is general, which means I can be picking up on many different energies. Some of this may resonate with you, all of it may resonate, or none of it will. And if it doesn't resonate, it's fine, because it will resonate with someone else, okay? Now, where is my bell? Okay, if you have any type of sound sensitivity, turn down your volume on your listening device now, okay? And have a little bit of my drink. Make sure that you're staying hydrated. I think we're going through some sort of energy shift at the moment. I don't know if people are waking up feeling thirsty. There's a need to drink quite a lot. Now, there's some sort of chaos energy. And I've been noticing that, actually. When I go out, I have been noticing that there's more... not aggressive energy, but people are combative, and not towards me. It's almost like people are walking around in combative energy. Now we've got the Five of Wands coming out, which is about chaos or confrontation. Okay. And then you have the Empress. Now this hand at the bottom's actually got an eye on it. Somebody is watching to see whether or not they're watching someone's disempowerment, or they're watching themselves in disempowerment, or someone here is aware that they've put themselves in some sort of chaotic energy. Four of Swords, and they may be finding it difficult to sleep, or they may be staying up at night. They may be sleeping through the day. Yeah, look, you've got the Five of Wands coming out again. Someone's exhausted. Someone's really tired from battling something. Wheel of Fortune's underneath. So someone here is battling something. Either they're in the Wheel of Fortune energy, or what's that one that's in there? That's a different card altogether. Think bigger, think bigger, think bigger. Someone is fighting to get into the Wheel of Fortune energy. Or they're already in. Do you know what I'm getting? It's that energy of viewing other people and being able to read other people's energy. And I don't mean tapping into their energy and going, oh, that person's, this is what happened during their day, because that's invasive. But I mean being able to read someone's body language and see if they're stressed out, or if they're annoyed, or if they're in a bad mood, or if they're happy. And I'm getting that someone here is observing this as they're just going about their day like I have. And they're not being affected by it, or they're not, this Think Bigger and the Wheel of Fortune. Someone here, their vibration is higher. Okay, why has that come out? Because you've got the Star in reverse. That's to do with the way that people view you, or the way that you view others. It's also to do with beauty. And then you've got the King of Swords here. Doing something that is morally right, or legally right. So I don't know if this is an argument, or someone's angry. Yeah, you've got Five of Swords coming out. So the Magician. Empress is coming out again. Someone here is quite angry that they don't have enough resources. They're angry they don't have enough resources. I need to get more cards out. Five of Swords to the Magician. Or it's not fair that they have to pay something back. And then you have the King of Swords. So this is either like a legality, or somebody, it could be the military, the police officer, a lawyer. It could be that a jury has stated something. And with it being in like that purpley blue, This may have come up from the ethers. 6 of Wands underneath as well. This is victory. Someone's in victory, which is why you've got the Wheel of Fortune coming out with Think Bigger. Something's about to be blessed. Someone's about to be blessed. And there are a lot of angry people around this person because they don't understand how this person is vibing where they are and this blessing's coming in and they're being left with nothing. They're feeling very, very disempowered. Very disempowered. But I feel like this, whoever it is, as much as they're angry and they're going, that's not fair, and how is it that we've got to pay this and blah, 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 and that person's doing fine. So there's a lot of jealousy going on. At the same time, these people who are angry, they may also be aware that they are creating their own universe. They're creating their own reality. And if all they're doing is comparing someone else and being jealous of someone else's blessings, that's what they're bringing more lack of, more jealousy, more comparing. Okay, because the Magician is usually a card that denotes having enough of everything, being able to create whatever resources you want because you have everything that you need. Because this Magician here, they have every single suit in that deck. So they can create love if they want. They can create abundance. They can create protection and speak their words. And they can take actionable steps to create the abundance that's around them. But this being upside down, this person's aware. There's some sort of... I don't feel like it is completely conscious to this person or people who are angry that they don't have anything and you do and blah, 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 blah. But there's a subconscious thing here of, well, if I want something more, I have to go and get it. But they don't want to say this. Someone here is just really annoyed that you are getting victory, or someone in the collective is getting victory. And it is official victory. It's not a he said, she said, they said kind of victory. Well, I got this and you haven't. It's literally some sort of piece of paper. I don't know why I keep saying literally. Literally. I don't usually say that. Literally. Yes, someone's very annoyed. Very annoyed. Because you've got 2 of Cups coming out as well, and then the 10 of Swords. There is a relationship with the Queen of Swords coming out as well to the King of Swords. This is really giving me the energy of one personal group versus one personal group in a court settlement. Why did I say court settlement? I went to say court hearing. Something along those lines. I don't know who this group is, but I'm getting that there's petty energy, or there's clucking of hens. Everyone's there going, I can't believe this is happening. How's that person got this? And how's it that they've got that? And there's a lot of arguments. There may be this energy of staying up at night to figure out how they can change something. Who are they talking to? Because the King of Swords is on one side. And the King of Swords is going here with Think Bigger. This is some sort of legal support, or legal mentorship, or legal representation. That's going to help with some sort of bigger picture thinking. You now have this victory. Someone thought they were going to get some sort of victory by bringing chaos, or bringing a fight, or bringing anger and chaos towards someone. It was supposed to disempower someone. But these people are now just arguing amongst themselves. And I saw someone on the phone. Someone was on the phone. They were having like a late night chat. And it was an argument, though. It ended up in an argument. Or one person picked the phone up thinking that it was going to be I heard an update, and instead it was someone having a go at them and saying, you did A, B, and C. This is the reason why this hasn't worked out. This is the reason why this hasn't worked out. It didn't work out because you did A, B, and C. How could you? Blah, 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 blah. Now you've left us in the 10 of Swords. We were supposed to get the Wheel of Fortune. And now we're, the Magician upside down. We got nothing. Well, you've got the Queen of Swords, and I won't even be able to show you this, but the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords are right next to each other. Right next to each other. And you've got 9 of Swords upside down. And you've got the King of Wands. Something's coming forward, and I heard in the next 48 hours, the next 2 to 7 days, something's coming forward, and you're being told not to worry. The King of Wands coming forwards and the Ace of Swords, there is some sort of information that's going to come forward. There's a truth that's going to be spoken by someone who's very tempting, I heard. Someone who's very tempting, because you've got the Devil coming out. To the Star, to the 9, to the 4 of Cups, to the Hierophant. So there is somebody out of this imbalanced relationship, whoever it is that's speaking on the phone. I don't know if they've said, don't worry, I'm going to go forward and talk to them. Or if there is some truth coming forward about this King of Wands. King of Wands is a very actionable energy. It's a fire sign, so that can be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But it can also be somebody who is used to using their sexuality or their sensuality, should I say, to get their way. Because this person's wearing pink, mainly pink. I know they've got other colours, but mainly pink is to do with the heart chakra, right? So this is somebody who may be very attracted to you. This could be the King of Swords. Is this the same person? Let's find out. The next 7 days, who's getting this information? The next 7 days. The thing is, the reason it's taking me a bit longer is because I'm looking at the cards going across and down, because they will tell a story. Someone's going to come forward and ask for help. There is like this energy of, for some, it will be someone wanting to help, but I'm getting for many people, there's going to be 2 energies coming through. Someone's going to come in and ask for help, but they're going to ask for help after you are given some sort of blessing. Now, in the next 7 days, 7 to 10 days for someone here, someone may come in or may try to touch base with you, or someone in the collective that has run out of money or is in the 10 of Swords energy, okay? They've run out of funds, or they've run out of places to go, is what I heard. They've run out of places to go. Am I going to put this one down first? No, this one. Interesting. Whoever this King of Swords is, if you are the Queen of Swords, then it's the King of Swords coming in. If you are the King of Swords, then it's the Queen of Swords. And that's irrespective of gender, because these are just energies. My finger is really itchy. This relationship, and I feel like this is a legal or professional relationship, is going to bring a lot of ease and a lot of peace and harmony to someone here. There is going to be news from someone else coming in asking for help, because this King of Swords to the Queen of Swords, I feel like with this business partnership, they're going to help, I heard, broach you into the life or into the industry of something. So whatever industry that you're in, this person's going to help you with. This person is a big hitter in some way. But I do feel also that whoever this King of Wands then is, because this seems to be a different person, this person is angry. This person is angry. This person, because you know what? When I saw the person on the phone, I saw a woman. Or I saw a feminine energy, or feminine presenting person. Give me 1 second, that's my mum. Hi mum, I'm filming.
I only wanted to ask if you had the consultation about your biopsy.
I did, but I don't want to talk about it because it comes out really loud, and then it means that it's being recorded, and then it goes out to everyone to watch. So I did, but I will once I finish filming. Yes, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I wanted to know.
I will message you afterwards. I love you, mum. Okay.
All right, then. Bye.
All right. Bye. Bless my mum. That's just her checking up on me. there seems to be two energies coming out of this. We have one energy here, and I'm getting a feminine energy. Excuse me, you stay where you are. A feminine energy and a masculine energy. This King of Wands thought that they were going to be getting some sort of success, and they've been left disempowered. There's this energy of coming in with some sort of sexual advance towards someone, and in the same breath, they were going to ask for help, or they were going to ask for finances, they were going to ask for resources. So this could have been like a love scam or something, because you've got the devil in the middle. And this person at the same time was plotting and planning with a feminine energy, an older woman I'm getting. And there's been arguments here. They were arguing about how this was going to happen, or how something was going to happen. And then over here, you've got the Star, the Four of Cups in reverse, and you've got the Hierophant. So this is their partner. There were arguments, or there's anger, because they've realised that someone here in the collective knew what was happening. They knew what the scam was, and the jig is up. Okay, the Star in reverse. This is almost like rather than something going viral, it's a quiet knowledge. So this is not plastered all over the online, because the Star is also about going viral, or being online, or being well known by many. The Four of Cups in reverse is that's accepting something. That's an acceptance, or it's seeing something for what it is. And then you have the Hierophant. They're having arguments on the phone. That's why one of them was saying, picking up the phone and going, "It's your fault that blah 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 blah." Because they're saying, this was supposed to work this way. It didn't work this way, because they already knew. They knew that we were working together. They knew that we were in a partnership, or that we were, sleeping together, or whatever it may be. Because that Hierophant over here is giving me union, or marriage, or that type of connection. And they're really upset. They're really upset because this foils some sort of plan for them. And there's also this accusatory energy coming from one to the other. How is it that this person in the collective already knew our devil energy plan? How did they already know that we were out of balance, that we are, conniving and doing this and this and this and blah, blah, blah? How do they know about our late night chats? I had a WhatsApp group. How do they know about these things? Unless you've been ratting us out, unless you've changed your mind, unless you've been tear. Eight of Wands is coming out to the Page of Pentacles. What have they got to pay back? Something's got to be paid back. And it's coming to light. You've got the Moon here, and you've got the Page of Pentacles, and you've got the Four of Pentacles. They don't want to give this up. They really don't want to give this up. Can I get one more card, please? Thank you. Four of Pentacles. Someone has to let go. Someone has to let go of a connection, because they've got the King and the Queen of Swords. This union has to come into be. That has to come into be. Temperance. Ten of Wands. Five of Pentacles. To the Moon. The Moon keeps coming out to the Seven of Swords. I just keep getting the question of how did they know? Someone's ratted someone else out in this picture here. Temperance, this is healing. There's a lot of healing and balance that's come in. You have the Ten of Wands in reverse. This is a burden. This is a continuous burden. And then you have the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, you have somebody here who's either married, or still in a relationship, or still in like some sort of scheme that's going to come forward, or was going to come forward. And they may have changed their plans now. Then rather than coming forward and trying to sleep with you, or sleep with someone in the collective, they're coming forward instead with some sort of truth about where they are when it comes to the Ten of Swords, why they haven't got any money, what's going on in their relationship, and how they've been kicked out in the cold, hoping that this is enough. Because with the Moon here to the Seven of Swords, this is about messing with someone's emotions. But this King of Swords to the Queen of Swords to the Nine of Swords in reverse is a balanced relationship that's removes stress and strain. And you've got the Queen of Wands coming out. You've got Justice in reverse. And you've got the Knight of Cups. This is creativity. Why is this creativity? But it's not just giving me creativity. It's giving me like spicy energy. Why did I get Justice and then the Queen of Wands? What's the message here? Page of Cups to the Three of Wands. I feel like this is a message for someone that, I mean, I did a reading yesterday that was talking about, or this morning it came out because I filmed it yesterday. It was talking about having a choice, one choice and two kind of answers or two things that could happen. And one of them being a public humiliation, the other one being auspicious growth. And I feel like this is almost like just an expansion on that, because you have somebody who was expecting, with the King of Wands over here, with the Six of Wands, that them using their sensual energy was going to trap someone here. And then they'd be able to go, woe is me, this is what's happening. They wanted someone to be their side piece, irrespective of gender. And there's anger coming from whoever it is that they're working with. And I know this is just a recap, but it's how I get it straight in my mind. And then as the downloads come in, I can fit those puzzle pieces in. And then there's been some sort of argument because it hasn't worked the way it was supposed to. Someone here is watching you, whether they're watching through your window. And I don't think it's that, because I don't want to elicit fear in people. It's not that. It's something to do with like an online community. They're watching and going, well, that's not going to flipping work. Or something's changed with this person and you've missed your opportunity. It's not working. Whoever this masculine or feminine or, you know, he, she, they are, that wanted to come in and do this, they were expecting to get some sort of healing, some sort of quiet healing from sleeping with someone here. And they're angry now, or there's some sort of words or fisticuffs or something that they've had, because it didn't work. This chaos energy didn't work. And this brings me back full circle to the start of this reading. In seeing this happening, but it not being attached to you. And what I mean by that is, in the past, whenever I saw, let's say, whenever I get to a traffic light and it would be red, and the next one would be red, and the next one would be red, and I'd see someone argue with someone outside, or there would be a car and it would honk their horn really hard. I'd be like, whoa, what's happening with the energy? But I'd resonate with it, and I'd be like, okay, so this is me manifesting this energy in. What do I need to do? Do I need to cleanse my energy? Do I need to pray? Do I need to do my affirmations? Now, as I have, as I am spiritually evolving, and, as my energy is getting higher, I'm now able to see where there are pockets of this energy that are not affected by how I'm manifesting things in. So I can see that happening to other people, if that makes sense. And that's the energy that's coming through here, is that someone in the collective is being able to step back and observe, and rather than it being subjective, being objective in how they see this energy. And this is what has changed. This is what has changed for someone here. And this is the reason they're having arguments now, going, well, this ain't going to work, because it's not sticking to them. They're picking it up in cues. That's why past readings that I've had in the last week have been talking about signs and synchronicities, looking out for signs in nature, not so much things that you're seeing on TV or things that people are wearing. It's more to do with the change of the wind, the way the birds are flying, if animals are coming towards you, and also your dream downloads. It's letting you know that this is happening. And because there's been a change in this energy, it's opening up this door for this King of Swords or the Queen of Swords to come in for this union. Because it's going to release some sort of, I had need for, it's something to do with your creativity, your sacral chakra. And that's where the stress may be held for someone. Someone may have stress held in their sacral chakra. And this union, whether this be a friendship, a business partnership that's coming in, and creative collaborations for some. And I heard of friendship. It's going to be a really good friendship for someone here. Someone's ready for that, with that bit. Think bigger. This person's going to help broaden someone's creative flow as well. Because it's not just legal. Look, Three of Wands, expansion. Because you've got Justice to the Page of Cups in reverse. So yeah, someone's energy or someone's team has expanded, like their spiritual team have expanded, or someone's spiritual gifts are starting to expand. And this is why this is not working. This is why whatever scam they were going to do isn't working. And why they're fighting with each other. Why are they fighting with each other? Because they've been working on this for a really long flipping time. They've been working on this for a really long time. Judgment. They've been working on this for a really long time. That's why they thought they were going to get some sort of payout. There was some sort of payout they thought they were going to get from you sleeping with them and them being able to disempower someone energetically as well. They wanted to stop this collaboration coming in, but this is a blessing. You can't steal someone's blessings. You can't. You can't redirect someone's blessings either. So what's happening now instead between this couple with the Ten of Swords coming out? Nine of Pentacles in reverse to the Fool in upright, to the Two of Wands, to the Hermit, and the Emperor's in reverse. This is a married couple. This is either a married couple or a couple that are bound by some sort of union. Now, the fact that you had the Fool coming out, this is a new beginning. This is what I'm getting also like, I know in some cultures or traditions, you can have more than one wife. Is that Mormon? Or is that Amish? I can never remember, but it's giving me that energy. Or it's polyamory. That's what's coming through. This is polyamory. Them wanting to bring in, they wanted you in their polyamorous connection. Okay. Two of Wands, this is not going to happen. This person is having to reconsider, because you've got the Emperor in reverse here. This person's been kicked out though. I feel like they've been kicked out of a club. You're not in the club no more. You can't come in. Your name's not down. And it's like, I built the club. What are you talking about? It's giving me that energy of whoever this person is, this Emperor in reverse, of them being kicked out of their own, the harem that they've created. What's going on here? This person wanted to start something anew, or they wanted to come towards you, but they wanted to do something differently. And I don't know if that's positive or not, but you've got the Two of Wands in reverse, and then you've got the Hermit. So whoever it is that they had this connection with has kicked them out. This is why the third line that I have here is the Magician in reverse, the Ten of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the Hierophant, the Five of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles. This is somebody who has made really bad decisions, who was going to try and deceive someone in the collective, but they are too tapped in, and I heard their team is too expansive, and they saw what they were going to do from miles away. And because someone's already going through some sort of rebirth or ascension, being able to read energy, like things changing, and being able, there's a name for it and I can't remember what the name is. It's a type of psychic skill, being able to read the pattern of birds or the pattern of nature. And someone's been noticing this, or their guides have been pushing them to. And this is the reason why this person hasn't bothered coming in, because them trying to come in with some sort of sexual advantage, I can't say the word, well, coming forwards with advances, with sexual advances, wouldn't work. And it's not about the fact of them not being good looking or being pretty or being beautiful or being attractive. It's their vibrations. And going back to the start, that energy of them having this jealousy, it's not just jealousy. Someone here is judging the collective, or judging someone in the collective for the fact that they're high vibing, and not the kind of, well, I'm high vibing and you're down there, but that's how they're placing it, that, oh, you think you're on a high pedestal, you think you're better than everybody else. It's like, no, life is not a competition. I pour into myself and I love myself and I'm happy and I vibe high. You know, and if you don't like that, that speaks more about the lack of depth in your character than it does about me, you know. And this person don't like it. They don't like it. They don't like that whoever it is in the collective knows thyself and has really good boundaries, very healthy boundaries, and also a very good third eye. Their third eye is strong, okay? and they can read energy from a mile away, which is why this person can't come in that way. There's this energy of them knowing that if they wanted to come forward, they can't deceive. They have to tell the truth. That I don't even know if they're coming forward to speak truth. I feel like truth is coming out about what they did while they were married or while they were in a relationship, and how they worked really hard with the people around them. And I heard the women around them, that won't be for everyone, to keep somebody in a Five of Pentacles energy. And they were patting themselves on the back for doing so. They were proper like Seven of Pentacles. Well done, we're going to get our blessings for keeping this person, I don't know, keeping this person cold, or keeping this person injured, or keeping this person without money or food. Nefarious. Absolute nefarious. They thought they were going to get some new beginning by doing so. Now they've got to go back to the drawing board. And this main masculine energy that's coming through, and that's irrespective of gender because we hold both feminine and masculine energies, is now realizing that they're having to go within, or they're being isolated. They've been kicked out of their own club. Well. Let's have a look here. Doing something risky and taking a chance, yeah. And they've done this last December, this happened. And some sort of truth has come out. It says a distant friend is thinking of you, but it's upside down. So this person isn't a friend, but they're thinking about you. So in December, they thought in December that they would get some sort of victory and that they get triumph over their troubles and obstacles. Okay, a distant friend is thinking of you, and it didn't happen. It actually put them in the Ten of Swords instead. Yeah. Always on the floor. Can I have you on the table, please? On the table, please. Table, please. On the table, please. Thank you. Yeah, this person is dissatisfied with life. And it says, beware of delusion, self-delusion, dealing or relationship with a man with dark or complexion or hair. And then it also says danger, especially in money matters. So this person is, they're running out of money. Or they did something, dealings or relationship with a man. They gambled something, and they thought that it would bring them in a lot of finances. Excuse me, come here. They thought it would bring them in a lot of finances, and it says you are highly thought of, and it's upside down. But with it being upside down, you're already aware, or someone here in the collective is already aware of who it is to a certain degree. Some people are very clear on who it is that's doing this. You've got happiness, dissatisfaction with life. So when you were dissatisfied with life, or when you were in the Five of Pentacles, because it happens to everyone, this person was happy about this. Why were they so happy? What's wrong with these people? Someone new is entering your life. So they were blocking this King of Swords or this Queen of Swords, depending on where you place yourself, from coming in. This person could have needed to come in earlier. Family wishes come true is upside down. Romance is in the air, and hidden secrets can harm you. So this is what came out for this person that got themselves kicked out of a house, kicked out of a club, kicked out of a coven, kicked out of a group, harem, whatever. Okay. Romance is in the air. Because I feel like this masculine, they're very conniving, they're very deceiving, and they were part of this. They were part of keeping somebody down energetically, emotionally, and now this person wants to turn around and be like, romance is in the air. That's probably what got them kicked out, is that this person now wants another wife, or they want another he, she, or they as part of their harem. And they were all like, are you kidding me? We were trying to take this person down and take their money. Now you want to bring them in? No, not happening. Not happening. Increase in material wealth or spiritual growth, and dealings with a relationship or a man. So this person thought they were going to get some sort of spiritual healing from sleeping with you. Two-faced friend. So who's the two-faced friend then? Who is the two-faced friend? This is somebody who's in this group or harem, isn't it? Things will not always be this way. A change is coming, but it came out almost like upside down. Yeah, trying to find someone. You'll be playing a different role. What, like the 13th wife or husband or he, she, they? No, thank you. No, thank you. We're good. Pass. Hard pass. Birth or conception of a child or enterprise. So this is the energy. Do you know what? Before I started this reading, I was like doom scrolling on YouTube, and There's this one lady, I can't remember her name, but she's so funny. She's got an excellent laugh, and like she will do reacts to things that people post. And one of the questions was, how would you react if you dumped your person and the next day they won the lottery or they won 600 million or blah 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 blah. And it was just like the jokes of like what people have put underneath, and it's giving me this energy of somebody who only wants someone in the collective because of what they can get from them, not because they want to connect with them. Because even this kind of like, when I get that feeling, I want sexual healing, even that is about what they want and their needs. It's not about how you could grow as two people together. This person wants a collection of women, or a collection of, it's giving me Andrew Tate energy. Blech, yuck. It's giving me that energy of I am an alpha male, when really they're not. They have the incel vibes, but they are sleeping with other people, if that makes sense. They wanted your good luck. This person is an incubus or a succubus. They are an energy vampire on all levels. And it says love, deep affection and caring. Exactly. And heart space is upside down. So this idea to love scam may have been theirs, and all these other people that were around them in this little harem was like, that's such a great idea, yes, let's do this, let's take all of their money, and or you can give some of their energy to us. And they were all working together. That's where the jealousy comes in. That is why someone was on the phone shouting at the phone down them, going, how dare you were going to take this person as an actual wife when we were only supposed to be using them, blah blah blah. And I feel like everybody's banded together and kicked this person out in some way. And I just spat on one of my tarot cards, excuse me. Yeah, look, an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. That's another reason why they weren't able to do this, because someone has got very strong family values, and your family values can be whatever that is. It can be two mums raising a child, two dads raising a child, a mum and a dad raising a child, grandparents raising a child, whatever that may be. But there's healthy boundaries in there, and there is unconditional love in there. Whereas this person was looking for the opposite of love, deep affection and caring. It was just using someone with the pretense. It's like slight culty vibes. Slight culty vibes with this masculine, with all the women around them. An arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. There you go. So there's a lot of arguments here about what's happening next, because that 10 of Swords is not just for the masculine. That's also for the women, or for the feminine energies, or feminine, what's the word? Feminine portraying energies. Because they've had their hand in something. They've had their hand, look, and taking love away from someone. And especially with this 5 of Pentacles to the 7 of Pentacles to the Hermit, they purposely did something here to have someone out in the cold, or have someone in that 5 of Pentacles of lack. They worked on this. They worked on someone's 6th house for a very long time. And that's kicking back on them. That's why you've got the 10 of Swords coming out to the Magician, while you're sitting in the Wheel of Fortune. Look, romance, celebration and party. So there's a celebration coming in here. There's a win. That's why I had a landslide win. What's the landslide win? A journey, either physical or mental, and climbing towards success. And that's going to happen with this union coming in between the two, the royalties of Swords. A deep friendship with someone of the same sex. So for someone here, it may be a deep friendship with someone of the same sex. Anything else that needs to come out? Good advice from a wise person, but that came out upside down. Because this person, I'm getting the energy of this person is almost like somebody from the 1940s, and their ideal of what a man's role is and what a woman's role is. And, you know, he, she, they, what's that? There are no theys. It's just he and she. It's that kind of ignorance. And you've got a new opportunities, possibilities and paths opening up. This person wanted to be part of this. They knew this was coming in for you. They knew there was a blessing coming in for you, financially, emotionally, abundantly coming in. Shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business, and they wanted to be part of this. This is the reason why it was something about family values. And I'm doing it like this because it's giving me that energy of that 1940s, 1930s. Women are in the kitchen, men bring the bread in, and anything else is weird and, you know, successful outcome to your problems. And it's talking about business. What else is happening with this arguing? What's happening? Oh, okay, arguing. They're arguing about marriage. Too much concern with essential or sexual matters. And you will be receiving or giving a precious gift. And successful outcome to your problems. Okay, so they're all arguing because there's some sort of issues going on now. There's some sort of issues happening within that home. They thought they were going to be getting some sort of gift, or they thought they were getting paid or paid out. They thought you were going to give them some money, or they were going to get something from you. But it seems like because they've done something, I heard illegally, they've done something, they're having to pay something out, or they're going to have to pay something out. These are going to be the last ones. Let's have a look. Yep. Now you've got marriage in reverse. Give me this one. Come here. So you have got marriage in reverse. So this is talking about a divorce. Persevere and you will overcome problems. Victory in some endeavour. And someone is behaving stupidly. So this is like an open relationship, but two people are married. Yeah, someone new is entering into your life, and this person thought they were going to pick the post and get there. It was an open relationship, and this masculine wanted to take you or someone from the collective as like their mistress, their number one mistress, where there hadn't been this agreement before. Persevere and you will overcome your problems. So there's been massive arguments over this because this person keeps persevering, keeps trying. They thought they would get some victory. They thought they would get victory in this endeavour, but they were acting stupidly and they've been caught out on this. They've been caught out. What is this one here? 10 of Cups, yeah, and all is not happy within that relationship. The world is coming out again. The Queen of Pentacles and strength and death. They're in a lot of debt and heartache. They're in a lot of debt. Why are they in so much debt? Temporary situation. Financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past and with a temporary situation because they were trying to stop some sort of financial aid, financial interest, financial sponsor, whatever this may be when it comes to the King and Queen of Swords from coming in. They may have paid someone to slow this down in some way. But it was only a temporary situation because underneath that you've got a path with money is waiting for you to find it. And there's a lot of arguments going on because whoever this person is and whoever their spouse or ex-spouse or whoever that is, they're the type of person that wants princess treatment all the time. And there's arguments here because the money, the well is running dry. Celebration, fun and enjoyment. I bet that's in reverse. Someone drinks too much. They're going to be drinking a lot more when this announcement comes through because you've got Belle as well. Beware of greed is in reverse. They thought that you were going to give something to them or that you were going to spend loads of stuff. So if you've got savings, they may have expected you to give them some of your savings or to overspend on something. This whole thing isn't working. They've had to backtrack. So they may have been kicked out or they are sleeping in a tent or they're sleeping in a spare room or they're no longer in that house anymore. I feel like they're separated. But this person doesn't have any finances. They honestly thought that they were going to get some sort of financial gain for something they did in the past. But instead, you've got a new creative idea, new ventures and a fresh start coming in. And the ball's been rolling since November for this to come in for you. Okay? I think I should leave it there. Let me leave it there. That one wanted to come out. What's this? Yeah, collisions of beliefs, styles, attitudes, and energy. Someone's very angry because they know this is coming in for you. And as I press that down, all the cards at the front just went boom, down. Yeah, properly angry. Hungry. They're very vexed. Oh, well. Oh, dear. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that gave you some sort of, I hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively know. If you are new to my channel and this resonated, I would love you to hit on the like, the subscribe and the notification bell so you can see more of my content. And if you are a returning subscriber, soul family, I love you guys. Stay awesome. Please know that my readings are closed at the moment. They will not be opening for a while. If you send me an email, I will not respond to you for a couple of weeks. So you might as well wait until I just let you know when they are opened again. Please do not get fooled by scammers in the comment section pretending to be me. If it says WhatsApp me or my beloved or anything along those lines, it's not me. If it does not have the handle, the code 111, then you're not talking to me. Just block and report them. Thank you so much. Anyone that would like to give to my housing donation fund, my PayPal link is down below. It's not expected, it's not an obligation, and you're not forced to. So anyone that wishes to, I thank you so much. Those who don't want to, that's okay. I love you all. I will see you in the next reading. Bye bye.